Today is a very highly anticipated video. If you don't remember, about a month ago, I did a video on Pionex, which is a bot trading platform. They have a bunch of different licenses to be able to do these things inside of the United States and outside of the United States. And they actually gave me a bot for $300 and said, hey, go ahead and do a case study on this, wait a little bit and do an update video. And they also gave me, obviously, my own referral link so that people could go out and get their own bot and test it and try it. So if you're one of those people that got the $30 free bot just for signing up on pionex.us, then good for you. And let me know how your results were, because hopefully they're similar to mine. I'm going to go ahead and share and show you exactly how those Pionex bots went. But before we get into all of that, obviously, if you're here, make sure that you smash the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. And first and foremost, lock in what you think this bot did, knowing that Bitcoin has gone up about somewhere in the 7 to 10% range over the past 30 days. Now, the first thing I want to get into is what are the bots that I'm using? I'm using the Bitcoin bot and the Solana bot. And what are these bots actually trying to do? Well, mainly I am trading in and I'm not trading. These are bots are doing it for themselves. I am trading in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And what those bots are trying to do is actually accrue more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, right? And what does that mean? And why is it doing it? Because hopefully with a trajectory that's going up over time, Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum's prices, by accruing more ETH, Solana, and Bitcoin, hopefully that actually becomes more money in terms of USD if the coins are going up over time. So that is essentially the highest level overview of those bots, what they do. And if you want to know how to set those bots up, go to my previous video because I show you an exact step-by-step tutorial, which, spoiler alert, it takes like 2 minutes to set it up. And they just kind of run from there. So let's get into what the actual bots did for me over this past 30 days. So I'm going to go ahead and share my entire screen, and I'm going to show you exactly what happened inside of my account. So if we come in here and I'll just refresh it, we'll do an overview. Bam. All right. So we've got $3,321 over the past 30 days. That is about a $21 to $22 increase. Now, if we pull up our calculator, we'll see exactly how much that $22 is divided by $300. It's about 7.33%. Now, these bots are going to do a lot better when Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum are going up instead of down, because they're trying to, when it's going down, accrue more Bitcoin, accrue more Solana, and accrue more Ethereum. That way, whenever it does go up, you actually make a lot more money. Now that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana are starting to go up a little bit and not capitulating as much, that is where we're hoping to see some profits. Now, over a 30-day time frame, I guess 7.33%. That is not a terrible ROI. Okay, now let's go to the lifetime of this, and you can kind of see how it's gone up and down, right? So at first, this is going down. It went down, I think, to the lowest point was about $3,250 or $250, meaning that I had lost almost 20%, or we'll say $300 minus $251 is $49 divided by 300. So it's around 16.33% low. Okay. Now that was back on the 1st of May. Let's go see what the price of Bitcoin was on the 1st of May. I'm going to get this out just a little bit further. On the 1st of May, man, I hate how CoinMarketCap does all these pop-ups now. The 1st of May is right around here. And that was the worst performing Bitcoin day, period. We were at 58,000. That was when we hit our big kind of lull period on Bitcoin. So this is kind of showing you exactly what happens when the bot goes down. But the hope is that whenever that is happening, you are actually trading in and out and accruing more Bitcoin. And that way, when it starts to pump, as you can see, it pumped right back up to about $3,300. Then we had a nice little dip again, and now it's pumped back up to where now we are in pretty decent sized profits. So the most that it was up was somewhere in the 11% realm. Now, what I want to show people is how would that have fared had you just held your money in Bitcoin? If you would have just taken that same $300 and put it in Bitcoin at essentially that low, you would have made about 15.62% over the same past 30 days, right? Now, what would have happened if you did it in Solana? You would have had about 10.66% or about 11%. And with Ethereum, you would have had about 28%. So buying and holding strategy is actually outperforming this bot. But the key to this bot is trying to understand, okay, if I am bullish on Bitcoin, if I'm bullish on Solana or Ethereum long term, do I go ahead and use this bot to accrue more Bitcoin, more Solana, more Ethereum long term? And then those gains are actually worth more, because if you look, and I will actually share the screen one more time, just really quick, so I can show you to really illustrate and beat this point home. If you look, the majority, all of the funds held about a little bit more than half of it is probably held in Bitcoin, about half of it. Then you've got a lot held in Ethereum and a lot held in Solana. So you're not actually holding it in USDT, because this actually is not deployed or being traded. Okay. This $321 down here is. And if you're holding it in Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, and we're in a bull run, your hope is that you're trading and getting more ETH, Bitcoin, and Solana, and that you are able to increase that account balance over time. So with that being said, if you think that the Pionex bot is something for you, click the link in the description. Obviously, it's done pretty decently. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's doing these astronomical numbers, but to be able to do essentially 7.33% in a month is not horrible at all. That's actually pretty darn good returns, because I come from the traditional financial sectors where most of the time people are getting maybe 1% a month, right? Maybe 2% a month if you're in real estate and you're really killing it. So 7.33% in 30 days is not that bad to me. And honestly, with having a 16% drawdown, that was like the worst case scenario on the account, I think that it's doing pretty good. Now, one thing I will say before we close this up, make sure that you're paying attention to this, because these historically do much better when the market is trending upwards or trending sideways. So you don't necessarily want to be doing these exact same bots in these downward trending markets, unless you are really okay with holding all of that Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum long term, and hoping that you're going to get a price appreciation over a period of potentially years, because a lot of times bear markets last years. So with that being said, if you like content like this, obviously make sure that you smash the like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom, bang on that notification bell, comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. Let me know if this turned out to be something like what you had anticipated or expected it to be. Let me know if you think the returns are low. Let me know if you think that the returns are high. Let me know what your returns are if you tried this. And if you want to try it, go ahead and click the link in the description, because it's pretty much a no-brainer to go and get that free $30 bot. Try it risk-free off of my affiliate link, and then see where it takes you from there. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Everybody have a good day.